What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Raging and Icy Experience, your weekly XP drop.
That's right. I'm Icy, he's Raging, and together we're here to talk all things gaming, from patch notes to hot takes. If it's blowing up in the FPS or looter shooter world, we've got you covered.
We've been gaming together since high school. Halo, Call of Duty, Battlefield, and for like the last decade, Destiny has basically been our second home.
Take it home. Destiny's that one game that constantly disappoints us and somehow still feels impossible to leave behind.
And that's what this podcast is all about, diving into games we love and the ones that drive us crazy, and everything in between.
So kick back and let's dive into this week's topics.
All right, so we got to start with the hot topic, the one that drives us the most crazy, Destiny 2. We have to start with it.
I mean, it wouldn't be right if we were starting this podcast and didn't talk about Destiny. Like, it's just part of it.
It's crazy. Like, we have to start episode 1 with Destiny. We've been here forever, and now the game has just fallen off so hard.
Yeah, it's been, for me, honestly, like, the fall off for me has been since, I would say, Witch Queen. It's kind of been like every year it kind of takes a step back away from what I want the game to be and where I want it to head, and it just feels rough right now, man. It's rough.
Yeah, like, I had the false hope of the Edge of Fate when it came in. I was really looking forward to it, like, and I really enjoyed it at the beginning. I felt like it was time to get back into it. But looking at the numbers, that definitely was not the case at all.
It's definitely not the case. I was under the same, like, I thought the same thing was going to happen with Edge of Fate. I thought it was going to be like a soft reset, and that we were going to actually get into something that was more fun. The grind was back. But really, all they did is they put us on a simulator of run to Caldera and do that mission 5,000 times a day. And yeah, that's not sustainable for any game. I don't care what game it is.
Yeah, and then the best part ever is that they were like, "Oh, you're having fun with this? Let's make it even worse."
It's exactly what happened. And then Ash and Iron comes out. I didn't think that the game could get any worse for me. And then Ash and Iron drops, and it's just like, what happened to this game that I fell in love with 10 years ago in Destiny 1 before the Taken King dropped, the game that hooked us like instantly as soon as we tried it. I'm like, where did that game go? What happened to it?
Yeah, I mean, and we have the experience. I mean, we're both 6,000 hours plus since Destiny 2 released.
Since Destiny 2, if you include PlayStation and Xbox, it definitely, if not 7,000, 8,000 hours for me.
Say you include Destiny 1, that number ramps up even more.
It's 12, 14,000 probably, if you include Destiny 1, because we played Destiny 1 a lot, or at least I did.
Yeah.
You were kind of
crazy
in and out.
I just looked it up right now, currently, as we stream, or as we record, there are 15,000 players online right now.
It's rough, man.
On Steam. That's the Steam database. That is low. I believe that's an all-time low.
I don't think it's an all-time low. I think we got a little lower last year during Echoes or during Revenant. I can't remember, but that was whenever obviously we uninstalled the game and moved on for a while. And I actually took a step back and didn't game much at all during that time.
Here you go. I'm going to send you this real quick. It definitely, looking at the Steam, at least on Steam, this is all based on SteamDB.
Yep.
This is the all-time low, according to this.
I know that a lot of people are comparing it right now to where Curse of Osiris was when the game was 2 weeks from dying. Yeah, and I'm just, oh yeah, you're right. Oh, it's bad. That's really bad. That's so bad.
I mean, you've got Glad that's already called off of Destiny.
He did that a long time ago. Yeah, did Rick Gackus leave?
Yeah, he put out a video saying that he was done.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. That was the one that I didn't know. I did see where Dado's done till Renegades comes out, and then if Renegades is bad, then he's probably gonna dip too.
Yeah, Grenadier Jake put out the video that he's done
with Trials. He's done with Trials. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, outside of that, that's
He didn't play
mostly
the
all
game.
he did.
That's all he played. Let's be honest. He played Crucible. So he did
But I
like
mean,
content launches and stuff and grinded for certain things, but the majority of his content was PvP.
but I mean, and then you had Ash and Iron come out, and everyone was hyped up for this new epic raid. It was supposed to be the biggest and greatest thing, and it was copy and paste with a few extra mechanics. It
Well,
was
I never expected it to be that different. I was happy to see that the final boss changed, that it's not the exact same boss. You're actually, and in the final boss fight, you get to put a flag down. I think 4, maybe 5 times in the raid, like during the boss
yeah,
fight. Like
what is
that's,
that?
yeah. I mean, it was a workaround
What
for not
happened?
swap. It was a workaround for not swap. I don't care what nobody says. Like them adding not swap to that raid, it killed any kind of hope, like any kind of hope anybody had for it at that point in time. Like there was nobody takes this game seriously anymore because there's nothing to take serious. Like the game is in like an all-time low as far as like the community is at its most apathetic that it's ever been. Like there's just everybody's tired, I think, and even Bungie kind of seems tired. If I'm, like it just seems like they're just kind of going through the motions. Like they're not adding anything. They're just trying to keep things floating until Marathon comes out. Man, that's my honest opinion where we're at with Destiny 2.
Oh yeah, we'll get into marathon in a bit. That's a totally different topic. But yeah, it's I to be honest, Ash and Iron came out. I didn't even play it.
Like
It's
I did. I think I updated
I
it
think I
because my Steam automatically updates it, but I haven't turned the game on since Ash and Iron came out. Actually, no, I take that back. I played the first day and ran the new activity. Was like, nope, this activity sucks. Realized that there's no story content, no reason to actually play the game. It was just more grind for the sake of grind, and I was like, yeah, I'm out. And then back to Path of Exile 2 I went. But yeah, like Ash and Iron, it kind of fell flat real quick. It didn't offer anything new. It's just bug on top of bug on top of bug on top of bug, and Bungie fixing bug on top of bug on top of bug on top of bug. It's a never-ending cycle, man.
yeah, the bugs are definitely what's killing the game. And then they had the sword bug
Yeah,
that you could go in and pretty much defeat anything you wanted. Like
instantly one tap it.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
could
crazy.
you could solo anything. And that's what everybody's doing. They're like, "Oh, I'm the world's greatest." Yeah, you just hit him with a lightweight sword. Sorry.
With no ammo, and you had to jump, but still like takes 0 skill. There's no skill involved.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but all of these issues have definitely opened up the door for Borderlands. The
or
Borderlands release, I think it was actually really good. A lot of people had issues with the computer stuff. I mean, it sucks to have those issues, but at the same time, I mean, I still enjoyed the game. It didn't run awful, and I mean, I'm only using a 2070 and I could run it just fine. I mean, I use the lowest spec.
yeah, I mean, Borderlands it had its issues at launch with the graphics and stuff, like all that stuff. But for me, I obviously I have a 5060, so it's not that bad of a deal for me. But I just
Ooh.
but for me it was I didn't see how like that could make people hate the game. I don't understand hating something whenever it's going to take time for them to get the quality up anyways. Like they're going to add patches and stuff and they were doing it like next day. It wasn't like they were waiting 2, 3, 4 weeks to do it. It was they were doing it, adding performance upgrades like that next day, and like even in the weeks to come, they've still been doing that. So I mean, I think that it's just like creating an issue out of nothing, in my opinion. And if you're using a PC that's 15 years old, like it's like trying to use a new old console to play a new game. Like it's not gonna run great. And at some point you do have to upgrade your stuff. You can't just run on the same 15-year-old PC forever, especially with how games are getting now.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, even with that being said, they are still the devs are even coming out and giving keys away, the gold keys. They're giving codes for gold keys pretty much daily,
Yep.
like 4 or 5 at a time.
Yep,
And I
they're
mean,
they dude, the developers of Borderlands 4, they are top tier, man. Like they make Bungie look like they're a bunch of joke, like they're a joke. It's not even close. Like Bungie doesn't care anything about their game versus somebody that loves their game. No wonder the Destiny community is leaving and going to Borderlands. Like it's that simple. Like people want the looter shooter, they're gonna go to Borderlands, especially now that it's open world. They're gonna add like a raid like mode later on. Like they got a roadmap of things they're doing to the game, and it's just like it's hot, it's fresh. Why would people not play it?
yeah. Also, there is a community event out right now. I don't have the specifics, but I want to say that it's is it 2 million or 20 million
I
second
don't.
wins with Rafa.
I think you told me 20 million the other day, but that don't hold us to that. We could be wrong. It could be two. Um, but yeah, that's the Rafa skin. Rafa is my favorite character. I know a lot of other people have like Vex and they like Harlow, but I'm definitely a Rafa main, man. Like those cannons are nasty when you get them leveled up. Don't you play Vex?
Oh yeah, Vex is fantastic. I like having my little minion on the back,
Yeah,
and I need to get back into playing it.
yeah.
But
We've been
oh,
addicted to Path.
so I found the tweet. It's collectively get 20 million second wins as Rafa this weekend to earn Rafa's saving savior skin.
Oh, so it was just for one weekend.
Yeah, actually,
What weekend was it?
yeah. It's this coming up weekend. That
This
was
coming
released on
weekend.
Monday.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so the
So
weekend, the 4th and 5th of October.
yeah, well, we're gonna be past that point when this comes out, but yeah. So the fourth and fifth was our chance to get that skin. I guess we'll know Monday if we get it or not.
Exactly.
I definitely will be playing this weekend for that reason.
Yeah, I will not. I will still be grinding Path of Exile 2.
Well, you're not a Rafa main, so that would make sense why you're not playing.
Yeah,
It's my
you're right.
job to help the community out so I can get that free skin, man.
It's my job to go and grind loot on Path of Exile and sell it for really high for no reason, like everybody else does, you know?
Well, that's true. I am relatively new to Path, but I'm having a lot of fun with it since I finally got to end game. Tried it when it first released, and it was not something I was really that interested in last year at this time. Like I
Yeah,
was,
Path is it's definitely not for the faint of heart. It's it's like Diablo. If you've not given it a try, I definitely if you're into ARPGs, I would definitely recommend it because if you buy the game right now in beta, you get the amount that you buy it for in gold. So technically, you're just buying gold and you're getting the game for free. Eventually, it will release. It will become a free to play, but it's definitely worth playing. It is a lot of fun. There's a lot of builds out there on the internet. I'm playing the unarmed monk. I just run around slapping people. It's really nice.
yeah, build. He's got to get it up and going though.
Hey,
It
I've
takes a
I've
little bit.
improved. I mean, just today alone, I've already gotten a bunch of equipment that's helped me a lot. I'm able to clear tier 15s now without any issue. So
I'm only still at tier twos, so yeah. I'm a little way behind though because I got hard stuck on Borderlands. Whenever you still playing Path though, to be fair.
yeah,
I'm a big Borderlands fan though. I've been playing Borderlands since Borderlands 2. So every one of them that
yeah,
comes out I try and I play it for a while.
yeah. Borderlands 4 is my first one actually getting into. I played a little bit of 3, and I
3
played a little bit
was
of
not it, brother.
what's the other one? Tiny Tina's. I played a
Oh,
little bit of it.
I don't think I played that one. I think that Borderlands 3 kind of burnt me a little bit. I wasn't exactly the happiest about the story of Borderlands 3, and the streamer integration felt weird to me. Even though I streamed, still felt weird. I was like, kind of felt obligated to like have a community voting for things for your character, and I just not wasn't about it. It felt awkward. All those mechanics and stuff. I think they tried to get too fancy.
Yeah, I may go back and play it just for the story, so 4 makes more sense on the story. Like I know a little bit of the 3 story, but
Well,
I
yeah,
mean 4 story hands down. Like I loved it.
it's so
So
good. Like they did such a good job. Don't really want to get into spoilers for the people that haven't played it yet that want to. I'm gonna leave that alone because I know that there's people that are waiting until Black Friday to get it a little cheaper. I can't blame you. That's normal. That's how I used to have to be, man. Before I got out on my own and got to working. So
yeah, it happens.
yeah,
I mean these games nowadays. I mean Borderlands
$70.
was $70.
It's crazy, bro. Like
I
you'd
mean,
have told me 15, 20 years ago we was paying $70 for a game. I'd have laughed in your face. I thought
man,
you were lying.
you tell me 15 years ago that I ain't gonna have a single game on CD.
Oh yeah, I
I
doubt. I would have
thought you were
thought you.
lying.
I'd have thought you were lying then too. Yeah, you right. You definitely right there. Um, I think the biggest thing though, leading me to play Path more than Borderlands right now is just the amount of content that is in Path of Exile. The amount of stuff to do in that game is crazy. There's so much stuff, so many different builds to try, so many different things. And I know that you said you're using the unarmed monk, but I'm using a. It is the Amazon lightning arrow build, and it's. I'm not to the point where you're at yet, but so far it's really fun, and it does nuke bosses if you're playing by yourself. If you get in a group of people, and it starts to scaling, I feel like I don't really do any damage, but I'm also not. What level are you? 86.
I just hit 89
Yeah,
today.
I'm like level 72, I think, level 73, somewhere in there. So I'm quite a few levels behind you as far as making my build super strong. It is whenever I play solo, I can nuke things pretty quickly unless it's got some kind of bleed damage or something for some reason. I just can't deal with it. I can't like my brain doesn't comprehend, "Hey, don't step in that pool." For some reason, and then I just die.
Yeah, trust me, the bleed, all the chaos damage, the bleeds and the poisons and everything like
Oh
that,
yeah,
that
that's so rough.
it's
It's
rough.
rough.
I struggle with that as well still. I have to keep running away in order, and then I have to kickstart my build. I have to punch things repetitively in order to get my buffs going.
Yep. Yeah, but I'm telling you, I'm having such a fun time with Path of Exile 2 right now. Like I don't have the most information in the game. Like I don't understand the game that well, and you and Squish are definitely having to help me learn a lot really quickly. And sometimes Squish gets to explaining things, and I'm like, brother, slow down. I don't even know what that last word you said meant.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, I'm definitely no expert at this either. Like
Yeah.
it's a lot of learning and a lot of YouTube videos of people that have
Yeah.
a lot more time on their hands than me.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like I'm on YouTube all the time looking up like what does this do? What do I need to do about this? And which I mean, I think the game does a good job of explaining things. You just got to do a lot of reading, and in my free time is where I spend a lot of time on YouTube looking things up. So whenever I'm not at the game, but whenever I'm in the game, I just start clicking things. Let's see what this does. And then I waste something, and I'm like, and tell Squish about it, and he's like, "What'd you use that for?"
See, I'm the total opposite. I wait until I'm in the game and then I watch YouTube videos because I'm like, how do you do this again?
I'm a YouTube junkie, brother. Like I watch YouTube videos for everything. I don't play games. I still watch YouTube videos on those games because I think it's interesting to watch, but I don't want to play it. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Like like Madden hasn't been good in years for me. Like I haven't liked a Madden game since we were out of high school. Since we got out of high school, I played them for a little bit with some friends a couple of years ago, but like I don't think Madden's good anymore. But I watch people do like Madden rebuilds of like bad teams, and I can watch those for hours. But it's
Yeah,
just,
see, Madden has definitely fallen off for me just for
yeah.
the simple fact my favorite game mode in Madden was the what was it called?
Was it the
It's the
franchise
one.
or
No,
the
it was the
creative
mode
player?
where you go. No, it was the old mode. I think it was like 2012, 2013 was the last time they had it. But you go back and you play like the great moments where, like
Oh
Peyton Manning was
yes,
down in the
yes.
fourth quarter by 5 touchdowns and you have to go and take your team.
Yes, yes, I know what
And
you're
like
talking about. Yeah, that.
you
Yeah.
replay hot moments. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah,
I
that was
do
my
know what you're
favorite
talking
thing.
about. Yeah. My favorite thing was I always liked creating a player and going through the like going through the camp well, I say campaign, it's not really campaign, it's career mode. It's my career. I those are my favorite things to do on sports games. Like that's always been my thing. I didn't care for the ultimate team stuff. And I feel like those games are now so like pushing you to ultimate team, like that's the only thing they care about. It's because that's where the money's at.
Well, yeah, you spend actual money.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's
EA.
yeah. Yeah.
Hey, while we're on this topic though,
Yes.
speaking of EA, the
It's
massive
the
buyout
yeah.
of EA.
I
What was
dude,
it?
I was doing some
$55 billion?
I was doing some research on it earlier and I didn't realize who bought it out, but it was Saudi.
Yeah, it was Saudi
Saudi
Arabia.
Arabia and
It was
like
like
three or
it's
four
like
other
three different
people.
companies.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, why is Saudi wanting to buy EA? And they're trying to diversify their funds so that they're not known as just a oil tycoon. I thought that was
Yeah.
crazy. I was like, why EA? Like, they haven't produced something good in 10 years.
Hey, I mean, but I was watching some videos and stuff. So you know what that means though, right?
Mm-mm.
It means Anthem has a chance.
It does not mean Anthem has a chance, dude. Anthem's
Hey,
been
they
dead.
could get
Give
the
it up,
right
brother.
people.
Give it up, brother. That
Yeah,
game's
they had
dead.
EA. They had the public company EA working on it.
Yeah,
But
the
now
game.
that it's going to be privatized, maybe they'll get some decent people working on it and it'll be everything that we thought it would be. So, the
I
people that spent their 60, $70 on pre-order on that game isn't completely lost. I mean, cuz I played Anthem Alpha, both alphas, two betas, and I still didn't pre-order it cuz I was like, I want to see it. And then come to find out the whole story was the beta. So,
well, I mean, to be fair, the game had like a cool premise. It did. I, from the beginning, you can attest to this. You've heard me say it multiple times before the game came out. I said it was going to come out and die. I said it. I just had a feeling because Destiny was too hot at that point in time. People were looking for a way to get off Destiny, but Destiny was too hot. And there was no way that you could come in and have as much content as Destiny 2 had when Anthem came out. Even in a bad state, Destiny was still better than Anthem because Anthem had nothing to do after you beat the story. And that's what
yeah,
killed
and
the game.
the common weapons, the random common drop weapon was better than most of the other guns in the game. There was
Yeah.
no balance.
Yeah, the balance sucked. The characters were sick though. Like they had some sick abilities in that game. Like the characters and stuff. Like I had no interest in it, but then whenever the game started dying and people were like, "Oh, they're going to shut down servers and stuff." I was like, "You know what? Why not? I know it's going to die anyways. I'll just refund it after I buy it." I bought it, played it for a little bit and then refunded it because I didn't have any interest in it, but the characters were pretty sick.
Yeah, they had a good concept there, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it is what it is.
But time to move on from dead games, though, Destiny 2 included.
Ugh.
Let me hear about this Ark Raiders everybody's hyped about. I don't understand the
Yes.
hype.
Ark Raiders, number 1. Ark Raider Server Slam, October 17th to the 19th. It's going to be completely open for everyone to try. They're pretty much wanting people to try the game, but they're also going to be testing their server load. So I'm super excited for it. It's a third-person extraction shooter. It's based in basically after I want to say it's after like a nuclear explosion or a nuclear disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like deep underground, and the purpose of the game is you go out and you want to get things to bring back to build your underground city or to help your city thrive. But the third person turns a lot of people off, but
It's not really the third person for me because I play third person games. Like I've played other third person games and I actually really enjoyed them. My problem is that I don't like the look of the game. I don't know why, but it's just something about like the graphics, the way they made them. Like it just makes me not interested. But I mean, to everybody else that's in like super excited for the game, like I'm gonna give it a try on the server load test weekend or whatever it is. But I'm gonna try it, see if I like it or not. But I mean,
Yeah,
I don't have high
you're not.
hopes for liking it.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to lose anything. I mean, worst case scenario, you have something on your hard drive a little longer than you want, and you just uninstall it. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not up for forcing anybody to play the game,
yeah,
but it's definitely worth the try if it's free. Free is always good.
yeah. Definitely always good.
And
Um,
also on the plus side too, the pre-orders are out right now for it, and I want to say that it's only a $30 game.
really, that's a big
Yeah,
positive in my opinion. Like I am not an
oh,
extraction shooter. Go ahead.
$39.99
$39.90.
is
Yeah, 40
the
bucks. Not bad.
pre-purchase. Yeah,
Not
so
bad. Not
60
bad.
if you pay the full game $60, you get the deluxe edition.
Okay. See, still cheaper than normal mode of a normal version of Borderlands 4.
Exactly.
But I had like yeah. I've never been a fan of like extraction shooters. Like I've tried Tarkov multiple times. The only way I can play Tarkov is I have to really want to play that game, and I have to want, and I'm only gonna play PvE. I'm not gonna play the PvP side. The PvP side's like infested with cheaters, and
Oh,
it's so bad. And
it
like
is.
I know a lot of people like Arena Breakout Infinite since it's got a lot of updates and the game's actually a lot of people say it's good now. I'm still just not a I'm not an extraction shooter guy. Yeah, I've tried and tried and tried, but I'm just not. Like it's just not my game. Too in depth for me,
See,
I think.
I love extraction shooters. I like Tarkov. I still can't play the PvP. I ain't good enough. I ain't gonna lie to you. I suck. I will lose my entire inventory
In
at the
one
very
raid.
beginning and have to reset.
Yep. I feel that being
Arena I fell in love with. It's Tarkov for noobs, basically. You
it's
get
not
to
as in depth.
everything's the gameplay is still in depth, but the menu side of it is easier.
Yeah, I do definitely feel like Tarkov is definitely a menu simulator for a lot of time. Spend a lot of time buying stuff and building guns and then going in, killing one person and dying and losing that gun forever and having to go do it all over again.
Yeah, but another extraction shooter that's going to be hitting that maybe Bungie won't ruin.
Oh,
They probably already
it's gonna
did.
die. It's gonna
It's
die.
already ruined. What am I
It's gonna
talking about?
die. It's gonna die.
Marathon.
The game's gonna
I don't
come
know.
out and be
Let's.
the biggest flop. They ruined their image with the plagiarism stuff, man. Like it's so bad, so bad. How do you just rip off like and for anybody that's like, oh well, it was a previous worker there, like brother, you look at like there's higher ups at Bungie that follow that person on Twitter. Dude, they knew, and then all the Glazers are gonna be like, but I follow a lot of people I don't realize I'm following either. Dude, like, don't give me that, man. Like, they follow like maybe
Yeah.
30 people online, dude. Like, they're just not. It's just not the same as when like normal people follow somebody. They follow like thousands of people. Normal people do. Like, they don't. They follow people that they know or people that they like their stuff, and it's not even close. It's different.
Yeah, it sucks too because I was actually taking a liking to it whenever they came out on their playtest. Like
I
it looked fantastic, and then everything came out with it, and they pretty much, I mean, the design that they copied was literally the game's core. Like that's what it was built around.
Yo.
That's the bad part. They had to scrap pretty much all design.
Well, no, they just hired the person that they stole all that stuff from, and then went through and started scrubbing before anybody else could see the other maps before they put them out to make sure
Yeah,
that
what
they
was
didn't
it?
have copyright
The
stuff.
other three maps that weren't seen.
Yeah, 3 or 4, yeah, something like that. I mean, I don't know. I'm not excited for Marathon. I was gonna give it a chance because it was a Bungie game. I'm not excited for Marathon anymore. I will not
I
buy the
mean,
game. I will not be buying the game and trying it. I'm not gonna waste some money because I know that there is a slim chance that the game's actually going to be any kind of good at all. It's just not
yeah,
going to be.
I'm not gonna give it a chance out the gate. I'm gonna see a few months down the road what happens with it, and it could blow up. It could be, the next great thing. Now that they, gonna work everything out, it could save Bungie. I mean, Bungie's unsavable at this point. I'm surprised that Sony just ain't scrapped the name Bungie and just
Dude, that's on its
absorbed
way.
them.
When Marathon fails, Bungie it's going to become a part of Sony. It is. They're gonna absorb them, and they're probably gonna take Destiny away from Bungie and give it to somebody else, and probably gonna get a reboot. Maybe like they might not do a full like a quote unquote Destiny 3, but we're gonna get a reboot of the franchise in some way or capacity whenever they get it when they hand it off, because that's the only reason that Bungie was worth 3.6 billion. They swindled Sony, brother.
I mean, I'm happier with Sony over Activision. So,
Well, I am
and don't even get me started on this new Call of Duty that everyone's trying to hype up, all because Activision's just feeding them money.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
the trailer.
I'm not happy with Activision either. Don't get me wrong, but I will say that some of the best times I ever had in Destiny, Activision's name was tied to it. You go back to Forsaken, Season of Opulence. You have Black Armory. You go back to Destiny 1, Taken King, even Rise of Iron, man. Like they had help from Activision's companies to help them make the stuff, man. That's right. It was so good because they actually had devs that knew what they were doing with the game.
I just got that bad taste, man. Call of Duty.
Well,
Have you
Call of Duty
seen
definitely.
the new Call of Duty?
I don't keep up with anything Call of Duty, man. Nothing.
It's awful. Like, these streamers are out here getting excited because they're there at the current they're at Activision, right? I'm pretty sure it's Activision, but they're there right now testing, and they're like, "Oh my god, you can jump off of walls!" Like, no, the everything about that game I despise. Call of Duty has been ruined
Yep.
for a long time.
Yes, it has. I will agree
Like,
with
oh my
that.
god, you can sprint backwards now. Like,
Yeah, dude, the Omni movement from the last Call of Duty game, dude, it was trash. Trash.
yeah, and like I'm just watching videos of these other creators. They're like, "Oh my god, you can jump off of a wall twice." Like, that shouldn't be a huge like buying point for a game.
It's like whenever they added jetpacks to Call of Duty, I'm like, this is not Call of Duty anymore. Call of Duty is a boots on the ground game, and like peak is Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops 2, man. Like those were the games that were the best Call of Duty games they will ever make, and they will never reach those levels again just because they have no idea what they're gonna do with that game, man. They don't. They have no clue.
Yeah, just like one of their main things. They're like, "Oh, well, when you jump really high, you can roll when you hit the ground." I swear to God, Call of Duty is like iPhone to where Battlefield is like your Android device. Battlefield's over here saying, "Come on, Call of Duty, catch up. We've been doing this for a while now." And I'm
Well,
not gonna lie to you,
let's
the
not.
Battlefield 6,
Yeah, Battlefield 6 is good, but let's not act
it
like the
looks.
past Battlefields were not good. They were not
Oh
good at
no,
all. They were bad.
they they've had some bad ones, but
2042, bro. 2042. You're gonna tell me that's that's a bad game, dude. And same thing with
I ain't gonna
what
lie
was
to
it?
you.
Was it Battlefield 5? That was so bad too.
5, I never actually played 5. I dabbled in it because I like the World War II games,
Mm-hmm.
but they focused then a lot more on the battle royale aspect than they did the like conquest and everything. Like they'd like the 64 player maps and
Yeah.
stuff.
What do
Now
you
they're going
feel?
back.
What do you feel about them adding a BR to Battlefield 6?
I just hope they don't dump all of their time into it, because right now the gameplay, the at least everything that I've tried on all of the open betas
Yeah,
for
dog,
Battlefield
dude,
6
that
have
last
been
beta for Battlefield
fantastic.
6, dude, had me hooked, man. I was loving that. I was like,
Like,
I feel like a 16-year-old kid again playing Battlefield 3, man. It was just peak, dude.
yeah, it's I mean, because you can go in and you can sweat, or you can just load in and have a good time. The game's made for everybody. 32v32.
Mm-hmm.
You go in and you play and you have fun. There's no pressure to be the best. There's no pressure on, hitting the 360 no scopes. It's
Even
nothing
though I
crazy. You
tried,
just
never did it.
yeah, like it's like the one map. Everybody was glitching outside of the map and climbing on top of buildings you're
Dude,
not
that made
supposed to
me.
be able to get on.
I almost crashed out.
Yeah, but you see it, and you're gonna have the common player be like, "Hey, I know this. I'm gonna check that rooftop first." So it became obsolete. But when you're
Yeah.
playing like 6s and 8s and stuff like in Call of Duty, where you 360 jump off, lay down, dolphin dive, crouch really quick. Next thing you know, like you
The
got shot from
movement,
behind and the guy was in front of you.
yeah, the movement in Call of Duty is so dumb, dude. Like, just like you should never like slide canceling should not be a thing in a real life game. In a game that's supposed to be built on real life, dude. It's not supposed to. But
Yeah,
I
but
think
I'm interested to give it a shot though
I'm
when it
definitely
comes
gonna
out.
give it a shot too. Is there anything else that we didn't touch on that we kind of wanted to hit on this first podcast?
I don't
I'm
think so.
not seeing
At least,
anything. The server slam, you talked about that. Uh, community event for Borderlands Path of EA. I think, yeah, I think that's where we're gonna wrap this week's podcast up. Thanks for hanging out with us and talking with us, man.
yeah. Make sure you sub to Raging and Icy Experience on YouTube and follow us on X at Raging and Icy Experience and on TikTok at R&I XP podcast.
Stay frosty out there, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Peace.